Okay, today was a big day. Well, yesterday. Yorion the Sky Noodle was banned. Glorious day. About 4 months too late. But, you know, better now than ever. I don't want to talk about this legacy thing. This is unreal that this card is being played in a format with Wasteland. But this is upsetting. But anyway, we're not here for that. We're here because Modern is free from a card it should have been freed a while from. So, what does that mean? That means it is time for the rise of the crab people. Yorion was always an issue with the poor crabbies. You would see 80 cards and get very sad. And now that it's gone, I think it's time to revisit the archetype. I've been stuck on black for a while, and I wanted to try Path to Exile. I think Path to Exile was a bit of a liability when you were Path to Exiling your opponent's like value creatures in a 4-color world. But I think now that there's not going to be this huge value deck running around, maybe we could try some paths and some pendings. You know, we could try playing a different set of removal. Just different answers. There's synergy with all kinds of stuff. There's some cool synergy with Path, especially with Field of Ruin. You could tax people's basics. You can mill basics. So we're going to try this list. We're just going to give it a shot. We're going to see how it goes. Just play some crabs now that we will not run into 80-card Yorion decks. And there might be too much graveyard hate. Maybe we don't really want Rest in Peace with Surgicals, but at the same time, we're just testing stuff out. We're just going to see how crabs feel in the meta. Like, we're testing out one Mesmeric Orb. We're testing out the White Splash. We don't have a Triumph, which might be wrong, and I might just be talking about, boy, I wish I had a Triumph. But we're also cutting, like, I think maybe we should go back to Shelldock Isles too, but I don't know if you could fit Shelldock in like a 3-color shell. Basically, this league is to find out, is the White Splash worth it in the new meta? Like, are we free to now play Path to Exiles because of the change, because Yorion's gone? So are we going to be okay pathing a Ragavan? That's basically it. Are we going to be okay pathing a Ragavan? Or do we need to go back to black and just put Fatal Pushes in the deck? Alright, let's give it a shot. Construction. Modern League. Oh, shoot. I have a 1 loss in this league. Pay no attention to this. I played one of his decks. Oh, he dropped a bit, but not really that much. Alright. Let's put into play the Bait Crab. Alright, so right off the bat, we're in a good spot. We have our crab. Looks like they're probably playing creativity, or we're about to find out. Oh no, I played the wrong crab. No. No. Play the crab. Because I play this tapped. We are... Alright, so they're DRC, Unholy Heat. Alright. I don't think it's worth surgicaling the DRCs. It might be, but it looks like it looked like the Red-Black Shadow list that was a while ago. So, alright, we'll get to Archive Trap them. We get to Archive Trap them here, but we don't want to do it too soon. Should have surgicaled the DRCs. Should have hit the DRCs. Alright, let's cast for 0. Untap. Alright, what do we got over here? There's the Croxa. We don't really have the most going on here, I'm not going to lie. So the question is, do we surgical the Croxas now? Or do we... I guess we probably just... Let's play the Field of Ruin. Let's get rid of this land. Get an island. Alright. There's one Croxa. So we'll go to the draw step and surgical the Croxas. Maybe they draw the Croxa for turn. You through the turn. Is there a way we could take them off Delirium? No, they have 6 types. We could draw step surgical the Blood Moon, but we have both colors. Let's get the Crocs out of there. Get that Crocs out of there. Alright, so their hand is... I think they have 1 Croxa. That feels good. Okay, so let's take a look at their CMC left. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. They have 25 CMC left. So the right hit would have been Seasoned Pyromancer. No, there's only one of that. I guess maybe Blood Moon would have been a better hit. But usually, sometimes these lists plays like 2 Croxas, but they do not have 2 Croxas. Alright, so this is going to be a good test of all our removal. So go Blood Crypt, Ragavan Dash, and Ragavan. So this is kind of the problem I found with the deck. This version of the red-black list is that, like, they don't have Delirium. They're not even, like, close to Delirium. Or not Delirium, but just making this Shadow good. They're not even close to making the Shadow good. Alright, so we can kind of just sit here and do nothing. And, like, Shadow's not really a threat in this deck. We just block with our Crab. I mean, we could die here. If we draw a mill spell, we should be okay. Excuse me. Fatal pushing a Crab is not good for us. Well, I mean, we still have a block for the Ragavan. Shadow. Block the Ragavan, take 6. We are dead next turn if we don't draw King Eric. Thank you for 5 months of support. Well, this was not a good start. I guess we shouldn't have surgical the Croxa. That was maybe a little premature, right? Because since we paid the 2 life. But I guess they have a land that could grow this. We just drew absolute nonsense. So that's not good. Not a good start. I'm trying to be king. Now that your terrible Yorion has freed us. Alright, well that was not a good showing. We drew way too many lands. Alright, so let's get you. The problem with this is that all these exile effects make this card worse. But this deck plays a lot of... Alright, we don't need this. Don't need this. Spike! Thank you, buddy. How was time with Mangu over the weekend? Thank you very much for the raid. We are attempting something new. Now that Yorion is gone. Now that Yorion is gone and we could be free from its oppressive snake wings, we're going to try and see how the Crabbies do. Alright, so we have all these cards. They only showed us 1 Croxa, so we don't need to overload on the graveyard hate. And I think some of these exile removals will get rid of the Croxa. The only issue is there's a bit of tension with this Crypt Incursion and all these exile effects. Usually with like fatal pushes and stuff, there's not this tension. But this is this might be an issue. Because usually Crypt Incursion is good for like gain 40,000 life. When you're fatal pushing everything, but when you're doing this, it might not be as good. But I think we would have won that game if we didn't just draw lands. So hopefully, thank you, Spike. Welcome everyone. Glad you had fun with Mango. He seems like a pretty awesome guy. Mango does. I guess we don't play these. But they have so many creatures. Maybe we just swap. Just that. Just there. Megu is a nice young man. Well, that's pretty cool. Mario, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Mario. I appreciate it. Do you see that thing I sent you, Mario? All right, so this is good. This is like really good, sort of. We don't have a crab, but we have pendings. We have. I think this is good. I don't think we shock ourselves. I don't really want to path anything on turn 1. So let's just play that tapped. Maybe I'm supposed to shock so I could path something, but the turn 1 path is kind of not always your best play. Thank you, Mario. Mario, did you see that video I sent you? Y'all got a lot better, yeah. Okay, there's the ragamuffins. There he is. Okay, so we can save this for a crab, but let's just get this Ragavan out of the game. And I think we want to fetch up a basic with this. So we're just going to put it in play. We don't have black, but I don't know if we want to... I probably want to cash in this Visions. They are a Blood Moon deck, so we don't want to randomly get Blood Mooned. So they're definitely setting up for a Blood Moon. DRC. Pyrite Spellbomb. Okay. Yeah, we're going to get an island here because I'm going to get an island and I'm going to just Visions. We are running low. Alright, so these Tasha's cards are going to be pretty... We can go Tasha's, Oboro, path that. That seems good. Seems good enough for me. Always yield. And we path this on their upkeep, so they can't... We path it on their upkeep, so they cannot do surveils off stuff. I don't know, maybe we don't need to path this. Maybe we can wait for something a little bit more threatening. We could just cycle this. Terminate my crab. Well, that's so sad. If they get Delirium, we'll path it. If they don't get Delirium, we won't path it. It looks like they don't have Delirium. It might shock me with this thing to give me Delirium. Okay. So I take 1. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. There's cool little synergies here with like pathing something and then being able to Tasha's. They've boarded way up, right? They're at 54 cards. They have 3 card types. They have 54 cards, and there's 8 cards in the graveyard, and they're at like 70 cards. All right, what's the best thing to do here? Are we going to need this for mill power, or should we cycle this? I think I want to get... I think I want to just path this Ragavan. And then I just want to drop Tasha's on them. And this is... I really like that this thing gets basics out and then, like, makes the Tasha's a little tiny bit better. Okay, so... I think we're just going to start firing off Tasha's. If we fired this off... 18 cards. Okay, okay. Did we get... Alright, we got the Agadeem's the Awakening. We got a Croxa. So Blood Moon was the worst case scenario. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They should hit us with the Pirate Spellbomb because it'll give them Delirious. Respect to Cat. Thank you for the raid. No, I just meant like the... Uh-oh. So now we're in trouble. Like, I like that this deck taxes the basics. Alright, well, Krabby blocks that. Thank you, Respect to Cat, for the raid. Yeah. Well, we kind of knew this was happening. That's why we got this basic. Unfortunately, we don't have a swamp to get. we could just get wrecked. Alright, they're returning Ragavan. And they're doing 2 damage to me. Yeah. Well. Maybe the 3 colors and a 2 color in a Blood Moon world is just not the way. Alright. So what do we need here? We need crab. Lands. I think we might be in trouble. Just to Blood Moon. It would have been better. In hindsight, it would have been better. Alright, we're going to pretty much dead here with no draws. Yeah. There's a lot of things I probably could have done different this game. Maybe I should have played around Blood Moon a little bit better. But I figured I had enough like raw gasoline in my hand to kill them. But it looks like I did not. Well, we are deceased. Dead to Blood Moon. Yeah, Island would have been pretty powerful. I don't know if it would have killed them. They have a couple of random high CMC cards. But they did board up. They boarded up pretty high. I just died to the DRC on turn 1 that I should have just killed. Oh, funny. I don't know. I don't know if that was the best showing. Alright, let's keep this. We're just going to go... See, like, right here, what land am I fetching? I have to fetch... You know, I have to fetch... the white one. I have to fetch Hallowed Fountain, so I can have Pending. But now, just where is... You know, where's this drown? Yeah. Yeah, like, this is kind of awkward. There's some awkward tension here. Thoughtseize. All you need to do is draw another land, but we have, like, removal, so... It's back to Blood Crypt Thoughtseize, huh? Back to a Blood Crypt Thoughtseize world. We've been in this world before. We know what it's like. But, you know, there's all kinds of cool... I wonder how the meta's actually going to change. Alright, what are they going to take here? If they have creatures, they'll probably just take this. I don't know. Mesmeric Orb seems kind of lame. They took the Mesmeric Orb? What? That's kind of wild to me. Alright, well, they could dash a Ragavan. Otherwise, I would attack here. But I'm missing out on an attack. I'm missing out on a crab attack here, but I don't want to get dashed Ragavan. Just for the memes. Alright, well, we missed our land. The Rise of the Crab, people. Yep. Alright, I bet we're just playing against the same shadow deck. Nope, we are not. Alright. Cool. Maybe this keep was bad, but like we just need one land. We have a lot of one-drop removal. And we'll be good to go. If they start making Saga people, it's going to be annoying, but it's not really that scary. Alright, so this is Jund Saga. Jund Saga. Or just Jund. Maybe they have playing the Lord Windgraces. Alright. What are they gonna do? What's this turn? They're not playing Liliana, which is good. Bad deck. Well, in a world where it's either Blood Moon or nothing. Okay, perfect. Well, I suppose we're doing literally nothing. On the plus side, though, they will activate the Archive Trap for us, so that's something. Yeah, they're making the people. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is all according to plan. We just drew Mill 13. It's kind of wild they took the Mesmeric Orb. I guess because they're like, I know that I have a bunch of permanents. So they're not searching. Okay. Okay. I know. That's what I want every time. I was just thinking that. I'm like, you know how easy mill is when you just draw a bunch of these? It's like, all right, mill you. It's Nihil Spellbomb. Interesting. Oh, I bet they're going to Lord Windgrace now. And return the Saga. Yeah, look at the Lord Windgrace. No, Tarmogoyf. Uh-oh. Tarmogoyf. That's not that scary. They didn't attack, which means they don't have a run in 6, so we'll trap them at the end of turn. Tarmogoyf. Uh-oh. Alright. We need to draw a second land. Comparing these to a Fatal Push. Lord Windgrace. Alright. Second land, please. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, so we can't play Drowns and Endings. This is silly. I guess we just pending one of these. This is silly. Pending you. You've activated my trap card. Alright. Yeah, playing Drowns such a good card. White has like really, really good removal. But maybe pending just isn't as good as Fatal Push. Am I blocking this construct token? YOLO. Ren punishes me. Alright, what's happening in this graveyard? Lord Windgrace. Oh boy. So get back to Saga. Alright. So we play the land. See, like, once again, this pending becomes worse because we have to we can't go like field this, pending this. We could just go Tasha's and try and kill him with Fractured Sanity the following turn and chump block here. But if they have any removal spell for this, we would die. But if we play to live, then we're dead next turn anyway. We're dead in 2 turns anyway. So I think we just go all in. We go full mill. Right, we just block here, jump here, go full mill. Because like if we spend this turn just killing the Tarmogoyf, right, then they hit us and then we're dead the following turn. So it's not a good place to be. I guess we're dead to removal. Springleaf Drum. Well, that makes us dead, right? No, we're not dead. We go to 1. We go to 1. Block the Tarmogoyf. Alright. The Tasha's would have killed them. Fractured Sanity, we need a land. Okay. I believe in you, deck. Well, I guess we're casting this. Give us a land and an archive trap. Well, we're in trouble. This does shrink the Goyf, but not our best thing that we can do. I mean, just cycling this. I guess we're just dead. Let's see what would have happened if we would have cycled. We would have drawn this. And then, what's the other draw? That. Ugh. Well, there's definitely a big difference between having the fatal pushes. Because we could have, we could have like hit this, fatal push the Tarmogoyf. Pendings did not look as good there. Alright, we want Rest in Peace. We want more pending. Do we want pending? Don't know. We don't want surgical. We do want Rest in Peace. I think we just want all this removal. Just lots of removal. We don't need Visions and Rest in Peace. That's a bit of a nombo. Alright, let's play like this. Yeah, this is just not good. Like, this is too much. Too much, too much, too much. Guess I don't. I mean, Rest in Peace would hurt them so much. That we're just at playing 1 mana. 1 mana quickens. It's not where I want to be. Alright, let's play this. And they have some bigger stuff, so let's just throw in just... I mean, we can't really play Drowns. Whispers of the Muse. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're playing here. But I guess Drown could counter something, hypothetically. Whereas this is never going to do anything if we go with the Rest in Peace. So try this. Soul Guide Landers cycle, and like they act as extra removal. Because if they didn't have a million Tarmogoyf, Disputes can counter like a Lord Windgrace or something like that. Obviously, it's not ideal, but it beats a Drown the Loch that we can't cast. I think we've butchered our mana base too much. I think the white is not necessarily where I want to be. Alright, so we have Crab. We have a Crab. And I shall play the Crab. Maybe I should have played a Hallowed Fountain here first, so I can go, like, pending something, and then Godless Shrine? I don't know. Yeah, it's just a bad cancel. Yeah. I think so, too. It should be. Except for giant Tarmogoyfs are a problem, obviously. When they have, like, a 14 million Tarmogoyf. They had 2 Tarmogoyfs that represented 10 power. Okay, let's just... We don't even need to kill this, really. I tapped it before. I guess we'll kill it. I was going to say, we could save the pending for a Ren and 6. And just, like, leave this here. But then, like, if they play... Then if they, like, attack with it, I have to block, and then they can ping this. So, I guess we're kind of stuck either way. But pathing that would have felt really bad. Maybe path's not the way. Just you'd never want to path to Exile or Ragavan. Yeah, they could choose not to search with path. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Okay, so let's see. We could just fire him. Hit him for 14. We could path this. We could go Feel the Ruin. One of these, path this. I kind of want to save these Feel the Ruins for a larger threat. So, I want to save this Feel the Ruin for like a Saga, I guess is what I wanted to say. So I guess I'm just going to fire off the old 14. I think I'll just hit him for 14. It will grow the Goyf. We'll take 1 giant hit from the Goyf. And then next turn... I mean, they're halfway dead. Yeah. You know what they're not? A Yorion deck. No! That's not good for us. But, you know, 2 mana 7/7s are pretty strong. 2 mana 7 power is pretty good. And they're the run and 6 to return Urza Saga. Perfect. I guess we'll just play this here, Feel the Ruin. And, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, we made a mistake. We needed to just path the Tarmogoyf. Yep, I'm kind of agreeing with you. I think 3 colors is too much. I think 3 colors is proving to be too much. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. My terrible drawing has countered your thoughtseize. Ha 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 ha. Shadow Sphere. Oh my god. So much for chump blocking. Looks like we're dead. Oh, rest in peace. Yeah, I agree. You don't want to path a Ragavan. You don't want to path a Ragavan. And if you don't want to path a Ragavan, how can you even play path? Yeah, I know. Maximum power Goyfage. Alright. Get out of here. Give me a Plains. Look at all these white cards that would save us from this stupid Tarmogoyf. Can we draw one? I will accept white spell that saves us. Well, you know, how many Lord Windgraces have you used? 1 here? Uh-oh. Well, I guess land first, Tasha's first. Alright, here we go. All my hopes and dreams rest with you. 4 cards left? 4? No. Land first. It shouldn't matter, right? Technically. Rip. Rip. But yeah, I guess if I played the land first, I would have won. Tilt. Tilt, 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 tilt. There, 1 card left. Yeah. What are the 3 first cards? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if we would have played the land first, we would have won. Because we would have hit the Windgrace. I think this is the order it goes in. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. If I played land first, we would have won. Potentially. There could have been a little... Wow, we are doing not great. Okay. Here we are. Here we are once again with the lack of ability to cast the cards in our hand. I guess I have to get Watery Grave, and then I'm pathing things. Yeah, this is just... Yeah, pretty much. Back to the clawing board. Yeah, I kind of agree. The problem with white is that people are punishing mana bases. And your path to exile... When you path to exile a Ragavan, does not feel good. Alright, we have to get Watery Grave so we can cast this Drown. Just that this 3 colors is... 3 colors seems a bit much. Too much. Much too much. 55 cards with 7 in the grip. They pre-boarded for mill. They're at 62 cards. What a disaster. Well, what are they doing with their 62 cards? Oh. Guess they didn't get the memo about Ragavan being banned. Yeah, I think you either lean into this. Well, adding more colors might be a solution. But the problem is you have triple blue cards like this. Like, if we could have cast this triple blue card, we would have won versus the... We would have won the last game. Or game 1 of the last match. No, they didn't. They banned Yorion. This deck is banning Ragavan because they're cascading, but this deck is not the norm. Pathing these rhinoceroses is not going to feel good either. Alright, let's cycle this Fractured Sanity. Look for another land. Alright. Shardless Agent, Shardless Agent, Shardless Agent. Okay, perfect. What is happening? What are you doing to my crab? Icing my land. Well, I guess I'll just cycle this. Alright, I want you to mill a Crashing Footfalls, and I want a Surgical right here. I don't know. I don't know how the meta's changed. Endurance, I don't know. I don't know if Endurance is that good. Like, if you have Endurance in the main deck of Yogg and you play against a deck like this, you just look foolish. You feel foolish, you look foolish. Okay. There's one Crashing Footfalls. So I need to draw Surgical Extraction. Surgical Extraction. Surgical? I did stop us. Because we would have been able to hold up Drown. Yeah. Having Surgical. Surgical is the best draw. There's 3 Surgicals in the deck. But, you never know. The opponent's in a tank. They have a lot to decide here. A lot to decide, a lot to think about. Alright, well, we'll play the Krabby. And... what is this? What? What? I'm attacking. For sure attacking. What is this? This is game 1. Someone... yeah, this is Gruntle Belt. Yeah. Someone's here... you know... someone lost a hammer in these leagues. They're like, I'm tired. I'm tired of losing the Blood Moon. I'm tired of getting hammered. I appreciate them letting me untap, though. Yeah, I forgot to unsideboard. Oops. Judge, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave this card in. What are we doing here? Yeah. I hope not. I hope there's just Outburst right now. Yeah, it looks like Outburst is... no. What? Huh? What? Oh, it's the silly... binding. Okay, I accept. I accept because I get to untap. Oh, where are you? Alright, well, we must attack. Attack! Let's go get in there. I have Drown on the Loch up now. The problem is, they knew... this is like pre-boarding against me, because it's a giant CMC card for no reason. I think I'm going to cut Tasha's. Yeah, that's right. They will not make it. Alright. So, crack that fetch, please, so I can archive trap you. Yeah. Well, we don't have to path into trap. We can just archive trap. I don't know. We do have path into trap. I've been waiting to do that this whole league. I was like, oh, this is some of the reason to play path. But, I mean, just imagine if this was like Island, Swamp, right? And we had like Fatal Pushes. We'd probably be in the same spot. Unless they play an Omnath. Okay, we're just not going to do anything. Alright. I accept. Well, we're going to go to second main to do the old fancy trickaroos. This is Teferi. What's up, Wally? Just Guy Ascension? It's gotta be Teferi, right? Teferi's the only thing with those silly colors. Oh, it could be Ardent Violent, that Ardent card, Ardent Plea. That's Teferi. Well, what do I do about that? I probably ought to counter that. Seeing as this card gets a lot worse. Blink. Clearly a Blood Moon. Nice. Alright. Paha, the best draw. You. Save targets. Always yield. I guess we just save it. Oh, I missed the crab attack. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Punt. Yes. I didn't want to crab attack an F6. So I was like, this person's probably going to just do something silly like that. They do have force negations they can use here. But if they throw away 2 cards for my 1 card, I'm okay with that. They threw away Teferi Time Reveler. They didn't have to fetch. Math. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. Get out. We don't want any of your weird fingered activity happening in this game. Alright. Only have 2 cards. We might actually win this game. We might actually beat this game. Alright, crack you. I guess we're getting Hallowed Fountain. Hallowed Fountain? No. I was thinking about that. I'm like, can I ever Prismatic Ending this? We're not really doing all that much this game, but the important thing is we are slowly progressing towards them being at the bottom of the library. We're slowly getting rid of their library. 5-color mill is the future. I know. Let's get these leyline bindings in here. We need more leyline bindings in this deck. Then they will endurance? No, they will not endurance. No, they're playing main deck Force of Vigors. That's not the type of person that plays an endurance. Alright. Can we attack again? Or is this too risky? We have to attack. Yeah, leyline binding. Leyline is a legacy staple. Get the fuck out of here. That was so silly. If only waste should count. Alright. Well, this is an exciting game. Alright, I need a big mill spell. I don't really want to play this. I'll just wait with this. I'll just wait and be patient. Thank you. And was his... I bet if they would do another color, it would be purple. That's my bet. It would be purple. Hey, well, I guess I just cast this for 5. If I am going to do it, I'll do it during their upkeep. I could wait for them. I guess this is just the lowest time where they can draw, like, 14U. Like, if they have to cast a Force Negation, they're doing it now, so they don't have the mana on their turn, I guess. That's the reasoning. Right? Because now their turn, if they draw, like, an Omnath or something. Yeah, we could. I mean, I don't know. They could kill us pretty quick if they, like, resolve a Fury. Alright. Rhinoceroses. Tasha's you? I guess I should have pathed first. That's pretty dumb. Well, let's... Pending you. Alright, we just need one Krabby. One Krabby. Alright, we will path you. We don't know that. It's true. It's true we don't know. We assume. We assume. People do silly things. Yeah, people play Leyline Binding and Legacy. That's how silly people get. Yeah, you're right. Doesn't matter. All right. So, best case scenario is we get to extirpate the thingy. We probably want mysticals. What's bad? Do we want to play around like endurances? Because this is kind of the problem with blue. This is a problem with white. Like if we put in Rest in Peace to try to counter endurance, it just wrecks so much of our stuff. Like we just lose this value immediately, which I don't think we want to do. I think we just want to bring these in, and I think we want to cut Tasha's because their CMC is 1,000 million. I think we want disputes. And maybe don't need all of this. I just want the dice card. I want the dice card. Andy, thank you for the Prime sub. Hate the ads. I'm not running ads. Path. Pending's not that great. Let's bring in the other path. Alright. Maybe we want some protection for endurance. I guess we kind of do have protection for endurance. Oh, pre-roll ads. I'm having a hard time because of my... Oh, wizard robe and hat. It's too soon for that. As a glorious meme. Yeah, I want the dice card. I want this stupid dice card. What the hell's it called? Lucky dice. Dice. Pair of lost dice. This card's crazy. Roll 2 6-sided dice. Return any number of total cards with mana value X or less. So you could return LED, 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 paddle, 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 paddle for just X for free, right? 5 mana instant. Return all your zeros. Like, this card's crazy. Is this better? No, we don't know yet. I don't think so. I don't think it is. Yeah. But like this card's kind of silly. I saw Bryant Cook made made a video about it. Bryant Cook. Well, he made like a YouTube video about like mono green mill with that card. Like a green storm with that card. Okay, well, we'll just cycle these visions. Maybe I should have cycled this vision at the end of turn. Yeah. I'm selling some old cards. Is it okay if I post a link to cards I'm selling here? As if it's like eBay or something. But no, it's weird websites. You can put it on the... What cards do you want to sell? Are they Yorions? Are you selling a bunch of Yorion stuff? It's a Google Drive spreadsheet. Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever. You've been around for before, so you can post it. I don't care. I got 350 Urions. Oh, they're playing so slow. There's 7 minutes to make Rhino decisions. Rhino decisions are like the easiest fucking decisions. Oh, I got 3 mana. All right, well, I guess I'll make Rhinos. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, you know. They were at 62 before we started. They were at 62 prior to us doing anything. Why aren't they getting Triomes? They're just like, nah, Triomes are stupid. I don't want to play Triomes. Just, Triomes are dumb. Who plays Triomes? Okay. What are we doing? Hopefully they play Teferi and we can just mystical. Oh, I'm glad we tanked for 2 minutes to come up with this one. Glad we tanked for 2 minutes to be like, oh, I'm going to play a 3 mana, 10 power. Cool. I guess I need to path one of these stupid guys. Guess I need to path one. We do have the verdict. We could path, we could feel the ruin, we could do, just hold up this. I think we just play this, hold up this, end up going 1, 2, 3, hit one of these, hold up this, or path. Weird spot to be in. Like, on one hand, we don't really need to path because we have the verdict, but on the other, I'm kind of just gonna hit one of these lands and what the white. I'm gonna get a basic plains and I'm gonna path this. The problem with like verdicting next turn was that if we verdict and then they EOT make more rhinos. Alright. Just get this out of here. Right? Like, imagine if we just save up and we verdicted that whole board away, and then just like rhinos EOT. That would be the worst case scenario. So, we want them to like rhinos after combat, so we can clean it all up with the verdict. Look at all these basics they have. So many basics. Alright, well, we're not doing all that much over here. I'm not gonna lie. I guess we'll just play this. Cycle this. I wanted to cycle this so I could have hold up dispute. If they do something. Okay. Well, we have Drown in the Loch. But once again, this basic plains looks terrible. Because if they go this, oh, they have plains, so guess we have to shock ourselves, drown this. But like, imagine if they have Force of Negation here. Imagine if they have Force of Negation, we just lose. We just lose because we have a plains. What? Why are there 2 lands tapped? You guys see this, right? There's 2 lands tapped here, and I have 1 mana in my pool. But if I go undo, undo, quality, quality. Don't have Force of Negation. God damn it. Motherfucker. Yeah. That's just an old bug. Imagine if we had 1 land to just dispute this. What a world. It would have been a better world. It would have been a better world for us. This 3 color is just nonsense. You can't play 3 colors. Saving the budget. Maybe after 30th edition, they'll be able to actually do something. Alright, what do I want to do here? I could hold this up. I guess I just hold that up. Play this. Bop, 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 bop. 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 We could, in theory, pop this. Alright. If they play, like... I don't know. What could they play? Subtlety or something dumb? Just no more rhinos. Yay, no rhinos. You're allowed 1, 2, or 6. What is this? What is this? What is this? What are you doing? Is this Omnath? Ho ho. A blue card. Glad I didn't play this Godless Shrine tapped. Boop. 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 Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, now we need spell. We need actually visions. No, you don't even, visions doesn't even do anything. Well, I guess we milling 14 or we cycling? I suppose what does 14 cards matter now? I think we need to cycle this. Look for something that is relevant. Oh, crabby. Let's try to take out red. So they can't, like, hard cast a Fury. Actually, we should take out double green. So they can't hard cast Endurance. Let's try doing that. Crabby. Hopefully we've taxed them out of basics. Yay! We did it. Okay, so we will run into a problem eventually when this comes off, but that's a problem for future me, not me now. Not me as it stands right now, so I'm not going to worry about it till later. Every time I play this deck, I'm like, this deck needs expressive iteration. That's what this deck needs. Expressive iteration. Unmoored Ego? What the fuck? Alright, so... Oboro. Alright. Now, it's time for future me to deal with the problem. Yeah. Blue-red mill with bolts and unholy heats. Unholy heat might not be terrible, but... Alright. We're dead to these. Scuttletide. What are you doing? Solituding my guy? No! Alright, we have to draw another Verdict, which we only have one. Soulguide Lantern. Nice, nice. Alright, let's go Soulguide Lantern. Exile. We'll use this to exile. Why would they have Unmoored Ego in the deck? Is this like a Bring to Light deck? I don't know. We'll hit one of these. That. It probably doesn't matter. Because now we're going to draw a card. And we drew an Archive Trap. And we are dead. We are dead because we had one Plains and we couldn't use Mystical Dispute to counter the Rhinos, so we had to use the board wipe. And now we could use the board wipe here, but we can't because we had a Plains in our stupid deck for no reason. And we have died. But we did win game one, So there is that. So it's not the end. This is not the true death. This is just the temporary death. Yeah, there's like a bunch of cool things. I tried to build blue-red mill before. But like you just go like... It just helps when you run out of gas. But you want to be like fast. So I don't know if it's right. I want this. I don't think I want these. They seem to have no sort of graveyard recursion. But maybe we just didn't see it. Maybe we just didn't see it. This deck needs Scuttletide. You just sideboard into Scuttletide. And then every turn you just discard a card. You play Baubles in your crab deck. For Delirium. Alright, would you like to play first? Yes. Okay. We have Krabby. Turn 1 Crab. We have turn 3, we can hold up Dispute, which is pretty good. And we have basic planes again, which is my favorite. Alright. Hurt you. Save targets. Might as well get the black. Yes. So you can have Drown and Loch later. Solitude. Let's cast this. We want to leave the Crashing Footfalls in the deck because we can surgical those. 6-0 binding. So we'll probably just Visions at the end of their turn or use the Soul Guide Lantern. It's hard to know, like, if they're actually playing Endurance and we should keep this around or if we should just not worry about it, you know? Maybe we should have gotten rid of our Flooded Strand because of the Visions. It's kind of it's a weird situation. Like, should we respect Endurance? We haven't seen it. We haven't seen it, and we're going into Game 3. We saw a lot of their deck last game, but at the same time, they didn't need to Endurance, so... What's up, Philby? I watched the Sickest series over the weekend. Basically, all I did when I visited my parents was watch a bunch of video, watch a bunch of TV and movies that I haven't watched. And there's this really sick movie, really sick show called The Bodyguard. You would love this. You would love this show, Phil. The Bodyguard is with Rob Stark. It's such a good show. It was so good. You love it, Phil. Alright, my crab dies. Oh yeah, no, it's not the Whitney Houston movie. It was a UK series. Yeah, you check it out. Like, I literally watched the first one, and then I watched all 6 episodes. I just binged them. Alright, I'm just gonna Visions now. I'm gonna save this in case they have Urion. Not Urion, but you know what I mean. In case they have Endurance. Yeah, I watched the new one. Yeah, but watch that show. You will love that show. It takes like all of my willpower not to say stupid British slang from that show. Just because it would be stupid. Extirpate. Oh, that's such a good draw. That's like the best draw. That makes me so happy. Because now if they go Cascade into the thingy, I'm just like, oh, boop, boop. We'll make Zoidberg noises as we take their Crashing Footfalls. Oh yeah, crack this. You want to go for it. Come on, crack it. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Make sure you shock yourself too. That's important to me here. What? I would not do spoilers for House of the Dragon. I'm not like you, Phil. I'll just give out spoilers for no reason. Alright, let's go 1, 2. Let's just try and mess with their mana a little bit. Let's hit blue. And we still have the Extirpate if they go for the, whatever. But I don't want all these things. Yeah, it's in a weird spot. Because the problem is, like, you're invested in, like, this set of characters, and now they're making it about, like, these characters. It's like, well, I don't give a fuck about these characters. Alright. So now what am I doing? We're just gonna pass. Ooh, Crabby. Crabby! Play this land. At some point, they're gonna do something, and I'm gonna get to endurance. I just want to extirpate this Crashing Footfalls. That's all I want. Leyline Binding. I guess I might as well just use this Crabby now, right? 1, 2. We'll hit the green. They didn't have a red basic land, so we can do some sort of trying to prevent them from getting... How do they not have Triomes? I don't understand. Why are you not playing Triomes? Why do you hate Triomes? What did Triomes do to you? What did Triomes do to you? When am I going to stream Overwatch 2? I have learned from some other streamers that used to be my friend that when you stream other games, sometimes bad things happen. Okay. So I have no red. And we're just gonna chill. Sometimes people like watching used to be my friend. Well, you know. I used to know some streamers that used to dabble in other games, and every time they did that, it would be detrimental to what they were trying to accomplish. I guess I could probably draw off the Soul Guide Lantern. The problem is, like, I love Junkrat, right? Like, Junkrat's my favorite character, but the game has made Junkrat not as good because the maps are such... The new maps have such long-ass sightlines. It's kind of cracked and crazy how long the sightlines are. So, like, you have these ridiculous sightlines in the game that just have crazy, crazy range. What are they doing? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of waiting. Taking your stupid Crashing Footfalls. What the hell's in your hand? How are they going to time out? Yeah. Yeah, the trash... Well, I mean, I played like DPS the other night, and I lost like every game that I played. But then when I played... What the hell's in their hand? It's a bunch of red cards. They don't have endurance. I played DPS, but then when I played tank, I won every game. Well, we don't have access to drown, but I don't care. I'm just casting this. It's in their hand. Mystical Dispute. Yep. I guess I could have done that better, but I was talking about Overwatch 2. You see? You play other games, you get yourself fucked up. They have Unmoored Ego. Yeah. I just played Reinhardt. And it's just like... Every time, you know, I just put up the shield, and then that was that. I guess I'll just Archive Trap at the end of their turn. Genji is so annoying. That's not true. I haven't ignored anyone's invites. Bup, 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 bup. Damn it. Damn it. Well, I guess I'll just wait and cast this one. Oh, nerds. Roadhog is so much fun. Shardless Agent. Huh, hang on a sec. Well, that was... You saw that? Yeah, there was some... That was a delivery guy came to drop off a new webcam. Because we're classing it up over here. But apparently they decided to walk around the side of the house to drop off a webcam. Whatever. Alright. I'm gonna drown this. I'm gonna drown you because I hate you. Hello, master. Interesting. Well... No, I just need to, you know, gotta class it up. My $19 webcam from Office Max... Or from Staples is probably not cutting it anymore. Oh, I was supposed to pay 2 life for that, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. That was a pretty sus delivery person. Yeah, this mana base is something else. Hello. Hello! Yeah, there is no second Watery Grave. Did you guys actually see the shadow in the... GG's. Alright. Can we revisit living under rhinos? Every time I put rhinos on the voting, nobody ever picks it. They're just like, I don't want to play this deck. We have some mill cards. Yo, I was like, some dude's fucking walking up and around the port. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? But I was like, I was expecting a package, so like I knew a package was coming, so I was like, oh, it's just the UPS. But he was on his phone. He was like complaining about like having to work. Very weird. He like walked past the main door. I guess this, what is this Jetmir's garden? It looks so weird. That doesn't look like a garden at all. That does not look like a garden. Yeah. Fake garden. Yeah, endurance is way too strong. Serms. Endurance is very strong, but I just think that there's not a good list for mill. And I don't mean this in a bad way. Oh, I'm intrigued. Oh, I'm intrigued. Oh, I'm so in for whatever opponent's doing. I'm so in. Alright, I'm going to cast Visions. We're going to need to be able to deal with that. Okay, alright. Well, we're just going to pretend we're Dimir Mill. We're just going to be Dimir Mill. You know? Turn to Earth, jeez. That card's really actually good, Turn to Earth. They milled themselves. Oh, you're so kind! Milling yourself. Founding of the Third Path? Well, sure. What do we do? You may cast any 1-mana sorcery with your hand. Okay. What are we doing? We're casting Faithful Mending. Okay. All of these things are fine. Nothing you're doing is not okay yet. Guess I'm cycling this Fractured Sanity at the end of turn. And then I'm just... on the Saga. You may cast this with mana value 1 or 2 from your hand without paying its cost. I have to... Excuse me. Forgive me. Okay. So they have smallpox? What the aspiring spike is going on over here? Alright. Let's get black and ignore the fact we're playing white cards. And we'll cycle this. Alright. Leyline bindings. So I think... Alright, so the question is, do we just surgical the Archons and then just go to Tasha's? I think we do that. Let's just surgical these Archons. Because they are a million CMC. And they are all that they have in the deck. Ren and 6s. This is a cool deck. They conceded. Okay. Smallpoxes. You go Founding, discard Archon. You go Founding, Smallpox. Oh, that's pretty sick. This is a cool list. Esper, Ren and 6, Smallpox, Thoughtseize. I like what's going on here. I can't resist. I have to snippy snip. We just have to, you know, snippy snip. All right. Begin. All right. Well, Extirpate. Rest in peace. We don't need. I guess Path kills stuff, but whatever. Disputes, orbs. Probably don't need these cards. If there's just, this is so silly. Rest in peace, drown the Loch. Rest in, like, too silly. I guess we're doing pendings. I guess kill Ren and 6. All right. I like how everything is just Ren and 6 plus any fucking deck. Well, pretty much. Wizards really just missed the mark. I guess on one hand, it is nice that they're trying to realize... I can't say it with a straight face. I like legitimately can't talk about anything that Wizards does with a straight face. There's deck manipulation issues, like... Yeah. Yup. Yeah. What gets me is the, well, just the whole fact of just being able to be like, all right, well, due to deck manipulation or things, like what? You why didn't you test that? You could have. All right, this is the danger zone. We're entering the danger zone. All right, I don't want to crack this yet. We can't really protect ourselves from a reanimation effect here. But they're playing a cool deck. Like, I like their design here. Who redeemed? Oh. I don't know who this person is. I don't recognize them. I don't know who they are, Raynad. Don't know. I might know. With another name, like... Okay. I feel like I should just feel the ruin one of these triumphs. Okay. Hallowed Fountain, yes. But which one do I... There's an Archon. So maybe I can't feel the ruin because then I can't dispute a persist. So I guess I just wait. Attack with the crab. Such a weird deck. Is this an Omnath, Locust of Creation? It is an Omnath, Locust of Creation. Some people do that. Omnath, Locust of Creation. Wild. Wild. What a world. What a wild world. Which one does what? Swamp, Forest, Island. So this gets rid of Swamp and Island, and this gets rid of Mountain, Plain, Swamp. Let's get rid of this one. Island. Boop. Alright. They did not have a basic. Did you guys see that? Well, we must make them suffer. Their punishment must be more severe. And now they must die to crab attacks. We are in a bit of an issue if they do reanimate an Archon here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My hubris. Oh no, my crabby. Well, I guess I'm getting rid of Prismatic Ending. At least I'm not dead next turn. Do I play this crab? Just to get a little bit of value from it? Let's see. Crab, 1, 2. Crab, fetch, fetch. I mean, it's mill 6, right? It is mill 6. Alright. 8 cards. 8 cards. Perhaps Tasha should not be in the deck for the next game. They brought in Omnaths, which is kind of crazy. I thought that maybe we had a mana screwed. But I was wrong. I should have kept... No, it doesn't matter. Alright. Yeah. In Legacy or in Modern? Any mill spell. Any mill spell, a Path to Exile, any of those things. We definitely will not be playing Prismatic Endings. I thought it would be good against the Ren in 6, but they're definitely playing a cool deck. They're playing a very cool deck. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's certainly cool. I would be very shocked if they could find a land that like worked for what they wanted to do here with 11 cards left in the deck. That doesn't seem very probable. Oh, like holy fuck. All right. What do you got? We draw a mill spell. I think we win. It was like a while. All right. Shit. Shit. Well, somehow we still don't have enough graveyard hate. Not enough graveyard hate, somehow. With all of this. Let's see how many... These pendings don't do anything. They exile Ren in 6, but that's like about it. I guess we'll just play Visions, because they're 1 mana cycle. These pendings don't do anything. Apparently not. Apparently if they're like, well, people don't like shuffling. So, very weird argument. The problem with Drown is that if we jam a Rest in Peace, right? Like imagine if we have a Rest in Peace and then we just have a Drown in our hand. You know? It's kind of a bit of a nombo. That's like the issue. That's the issue with white. Like this this isn't just not working. It's just not working for me. Yeah. It's not working. I don't like this list. It's not working and I don't like it. Yeah, Path is better than the Prismatic. Yeah. Well, I wanted to hit Ren. I was like, I don't want to lose to Ren. So I was like... This was before they showed Omnaths, though. Let's cut Tasha. Oh, no. What am I at? I'm at 61 cards. What's happening? I'm at 60. Ha ha ha. Oh, this is where it's at. This is why you play Mill. Yeah. I think this is the end of our Esper days after this. Yes. Good. Good. Why don't you play a fetch land over there, opponent? Just one fetch land. Yeah. This is where it's at. Alright. Let's just get Hallowed Fountain. Play lands. Yield until next end step. Would you like to crack that? I think you should. I think you should crack it. Oh, you did crack it. Well, I guess we could, in theory, lose. No, I have to. I have to. I have to. Alright, can we get the 4th? Can we get the 4th? I will accept the surgical. I accept. I accept. I just need to do that every game. I need to stop having hands where I don't do that every game. Because that's what you need to do every game. Uh-huh. That's what I need to just do every game. I need to stop not doing that. Uh-huh. It's a cool smallpox. Smallpox? The fuck? That's so good. Tasha's. This. There it is. There it is. It's there. It's ready and it's waiting. Because I assumed that they would sack this, right? I assumed that they would sack this and then I would lose it. You know what I mean? Because why would they give me this? I guess they got to choose first. Yeah. Yeah. I thought that they would sack this. Pop. Pop. Archon. 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 That was a cool, interesting deck that our opponent's playing. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting deck. Don't know how I feel about it, but it's definitely... It looks like they sideboarded out the Ren and 6s. Alright, we have one archive. We have 2 archive traps. This is a glorious day. We're going to play a crab. And then next turn we're going to path something and make them trap. Oh, baby. Alright. I do like vision. Our opponent's deck was really cool last round. Ignoble Hierarch. Okay. How many cards can we mill this turn? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Huh. Interesting deck. Endurance, you say? Do I just want to path this and then trap them? That does not seem like the way. Ugh. Played against 4 coffers? Didn't they ban Meat Hook Massacre? Just kidding. Alright. So we may be in some trouble here. If they go Grist, if they play a Grist... Wall of Roots. Archive Trap you? Archive Trap you. Alright, the question is how many... What lists are they playing and how many endurances do they have? 1, 2... How is it that we have hit 40 cards and have not seen a Yawgmoth? Their hand must be 4 Yawgmoths. Alright, do I think I hold up the path for the Yawgmoth. No, this is a Yawgmoth, but they don't have one. It's so... They must have... Their hand must be 3 Yawgmoths. Alright, do I want to path this thing now? No, I think I just want to path the Yawgmoth. Okay, well, now I feel foolish. I guess I could pending this. Yeah. If we are going to kill something, we might as well kill the Wall of Roots, because it's 2 mana versus 1. Let's just pending this wall. We could be in a lot of trouble if they have... Hopefully they don't have another land for Yogg. So there's a Swamp Forest. Evolution. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They can't really kill our crabs. No! Well, that's some shit. That's some shit. The old 2 endurance main deck. Well, you know, I bet they... There's a lot of people in the Yawgmoth Discord that, like, talk about 2 endurance Essence Warden, and it's just the greatest thing. By greatest, I mean not the greatest, but, you know. 2 endurance main's gonna be pretty hard for us to beat. Alright, we have to... We need a land. Oh, okay. Alright, Esper, crabs. Well, they have 2 endurances, which is a bit of an issue. Alright, Drown the Lochs. Never again. Never again am I playing Esper. I will say this. At no point ever again am I going to play Esper. Let's just go mono removal. But the problem is, like, with all this removal, you're just not doing mill stuff. You know, it's a bit of an issue. Like, if you have Rest in Pieces, you just... Guess these cards cycle. Yeah. Like, we're just so all in on this Rest in Peace that, like, we'd negate so much of our deck. This Drown, and this is just bad. This is bad deck design. I'm sorry, everyone. I thought it'd be interesting to try, and it has not been interesting to try. The Transformers cards, that's pretty cool. I don't know which ones. I will definitely put Optimus Prime in an EDH deck and jam some EDH games with Prime. That'd be pretty sick. But other than that, how is it Goldbug and not fucking Bumblebee? How is it not Bumblebee? Am I missing something with that? How is it not Bumblebee? Like, what the F? They may not have the rights to Bumblebee. That makes sense. Goldbug is Bumblebee upgraded? That makes sense. But how can you upgrade Bumblebee? He's so perfect. I don't want them to have this Urborg. Get out of here. I'll get my basic planes. Guess I'm getting my basic planes. Soulguard Lantern. What card do I not want them to see again? Herborg, probably. Alright. No, they have it anyway. No, no. Uh-oh, we're dead to Grist. Yay, Crabby. Crabby? Crabby? Crabby, Crabby, Crabby. Get the land. I will try and deny them of all lands. Thoughtseize. Alright, well, our crab blocks their crab. They could just kill our crab, though. No, that's not terrible. That's not bad. That's not bad. If they kill our crab, they should have killed our crab here. That was a bit of a mistake, but alrighty. Alright. So let's go. What are we gonna do here? What are you gonna do? We have to get a black here. There's Yawgmoth. We'll get a black. And then we go 1, 2, 3. Pending that. 1, 2, 3. Done. Then we go 1, 2, pending that. Done. And we'll just chill. Alright, they have 33 cards. Yeah, the Optimus Prime card could have been so sick. Is this Yawgmoth that good? Listen, I saw something on the internet that put Yawgmoth in tier 1. So, you know, and the internet's never lied to me one time. So, some random person on Twitter put Yawgmoth in tier 1 in a little Discord thing. So, obviously, well, shit. I guess I'll just use it. Okay. Well, it's crabby time. We must work hard. Apparently, Tier Maker and JPEGs. Force of Vigor. Jeez. I don't think we can win this game. I guess we're taking 7 a turn. So we take 7, we go to 2, we go to just dead. No card in our deck can win us this game. Well, Yawgmoth's a good deck. Yawgmoth is a good deck. Farewell. Farewell. No card in our deck. Farewell would win us the game. Alright, that was abysmal. That was absolutely abysmal, and I'm sorry. I apologize. So, this is just that what we played was terrible, and I'm sorry. Like, this card being sorcery sucked. Path sucked. Playing Drowns and White sucked. The Plains sucked. The Mana Base sucked. Mesmeric Orb sucked. This is what I think of the deck. Alright. I apologize for that one. And stop. Okay. What do you guys want to see next? What do you guys want to see next?